welcome to the channel. My name's Ben, I'm sure you all know that. The reason for me being here today is that I'm going to be reviewing some guitars, some amps, maybe a few effects in there. The reason for this is a friend suggested to me, predominantly I'm a jazz guitarist, but he suggested to me that the sort of equipment that I have is quite specialised, quite niche. It's not your everyday Fender Strats, Tellys, your Marshall stacks, that kind of thing. He said there's going to be a lot of need for this sort of content out there, reviewing these sorts of guitars, because looking around on YouTube, other sort of means of finding out information, there's not too much information on things like Eastman guitars, on specialised jazz amps, that kind of stuff. So I'm hopefully going to fill in the gap there of what is needed. Now, that said, I'm introducing Eastman to a lot of people probably for the first time. Now, this particular guitar is new to me. It's an Eastman AR372CE, to give it its full name. The CE stands for cutaway, E stands for electric. I don't know what the AR stands for actually. Now, with Eastman, I stumbled across these guitars on an article that I read about them, which sounded really interesting. At the time, I was just trying to find my sound as a guitarist. I was going through Peerless guitars. I tried a lot of theirs. I tried the Jazz City, the Manhattan, the Cremona, the Leela. They're all fantastic instruments that I owned. What I used to do is buy guitars and then sell them on if I didn't like them. Always either made a profit or broke even, so it was a cost-effective way of shopping for guitars. Now, once I'd read this article on Eastman, my car was in the garage at the time. I remember I caught a coach, 6 hours there, 6 hours back. It was up in Derby from Bournemouth, and up there I tried my first Eastman and I was blown away, absolutely blown away. I'm not exaggerating with the camera here, I was blown away. The particular model was an Eastman AR372CE, an all laminate guitar, a bit thinner than this one. Just a fantastic instrument for the money. I believe it was about £900 and that was new. There's nothing out there, you know, a grand and a half, £2,000 nearly, probably yeah, £2,000, that will cut it against an Eastman guitar if you want that pure Wes Montgomery fat sound, or if you go for the solid body stuff, you know, you can get a real punchy sound. So yeah, I fell in love with them. For the last 9 years, I've been using using Eastman guitars exclusively for jazz work. That's all I use. Some of the reasons why I fell in love with them, I'll highlight on this wonderful, say, new guitar to me, the AR372CE. Great, it's got 2 pickups. A lot of the jazz guitars just have your neck pickup, so having 2 means you've got a bit more diversity when it comes to sounds. Now, a bit about this guitar then. So it is pearl inlays on the top of the logo there and all the way down the fretboard. We have a 16-inch lower bout, so measurement from here to here is going to be 16, much like the ES175, the Gibson ES175, which this is modelled on. It's a 175 style guitar, hence the Florentine cutaway. The binding is Ivory, I believe, and that's all around the F-holes, completely surrounding the guitar. Finish, don't know if you can see it there on the camera, you can really see the flame of the maple in there. Talking of maple, this is very much a maple guitar. So this is laminate maple, back, sides, top. The neck is a 3-piece maple neck. Rosewood fingerboard, which is a very nice dark rosewood, very smooth as well to play. Frets were rounded off so nicely even from the factory, because the guy that I bought it from bought it new, so he didn't even have it set up. So this is currently, well, I did a mini setup, but it's not really a setup instrument. The pickups are Kent Armstrongs. I believe they are HPAG1s, both of them, neck and bridge. Scale length is 24 3/4 inch, I believe. Neck feel is a traditional C profile, quite slim, but it's meaty enough to get hold of for runs. It's not your Ibanez Super Wizard neck or whatever it is. as far as construction goes, I think that's about it. The tuners are just Eastman brand tuners, but they keep tuning very well. As always on these sorts of arch tops, your bridge is fully adjustable, it's compensated slightly. Be careful when you do change your strings on this guitar, this style of guitar, because the bridge isn't fixed, it will fall off, and unless you've got little markings on there, you will lose all your intonation. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is get some sounds for you. We'll start off on the bridge, on the neck pickup actually. We'll do some fingerstyle, some chord work, soloing, improvisation, just to give you an idea what the sounds are across 3 pickups. But yeah, we'll start on the neck with some chords. Some single line stuff. Really nice and warm throughout. Obviously, the closer you pick to the neck, you're going to get that real sort of a dark west sound. Moving on to the middle selection, which means you've got both pickups going. Gives a little bit more sparkle there, but still really lovely for chord work, sort of walking bass lines. Single line stuff. Obviously you can hear nice and in tune all the way up the neck. And I've literally just did a little measurement to make sure the bridge was in the right place. That's it. I haven't touched the frets, I haven't touched the action. Super, not crazy low, but you don't want it really low on arch tops. You want a little bit of height on there so you can dig in a bit. And moving on lastly to the bridge pickup. Obviously adding a load more sparkle up there now. These pickups, like I say, are only Ken Armstrong designed, they're not original Kents. But for me, they do the job really nicely. Really gets that bite up there. This, although I'm predominantly a jazz player, I'm just demonstrating clean tones. If you do go back to that bridge pickup, you can get some real bite on there. As I said, I've got the tones wide open here, but you know, it will easily do blues, even rock, rockabilly, that kind of stuff. I have got it set up with flat wounds at the moment though, so it's not going to be that great for overdriven tones. So I'm just going to be demonstrating the clean side of things. But okay, so that's all three pickups. I'm just going to roll the tone back down on the neck pickup so you can get scope of that real sort of warm sound that you are going to get. Yeah, like I say, overall just a fantastic guitar. I'm super pleased with this. Yeah, Eastman's are definitely still my number one go-to for jazz guitars. I mean, obviously, if you're going up past 2000, you are going to get better built guitars maybe. But like I said, I haven't said, but Eastman are a Chinese company. A lot of people, when they see a Chinese or hear a guitar is Chinese, they will turn off completely. But if you were to buy the equivalent in construction guitar made in either the UK or America, you're talking at least 3 times the cost. These are handmade guitars. There's no CNC machinery in these factories. These are all assembled by hand. Like I say, this is a laminate guitar, but the guitar I'm going to be reviewing next is, well, this Eastman here. This is an AR372CE. This is a full solid guitar. This was retailed at about 2000 when it was new. This has been a workhorse for the last 9 years, and you can tell it's got a few minor blemishes on there, but that's fully carved all the way back, carved arch on the back. Very different beast, but I'll be reviewing that next time. But yeah, anyone who is on the fence or thinking about Eastman as a brand, I can wholeheartedly say I'm not endorsed by them or anything like that. I don't have anything that I need to say. I can be completely transparent. Yeah, they are fantastic guitars, very rich sounding. They look absolutely fantastic in my eyes. Just this finish that you get, this dark violin finish, you don't really get it on any other guitars that I've seen. Yeah, fantastic guitars. Join me next time. Like I say, I'll be reviewing the 803CE, and after that a few different guitars. I also do own well, there's a Faith acoustic there. There's 2 separate Telecasters, 1977 and 78. So I do like my old stuff as well. But yeah, we'll get through them. But thanks ever so much for joining me. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.